Welcome back, everybody. I'm on the road. Time to go. Didn't film this intro this morning like I should have. I had one of those really crazy mornings. I slept like 3 hours, went back to sleep, slept like 2 more hours. Should have been up, gone, fallen behind. Got a little bit of time to go, but we're going ice fishing. So I'm running as far as I need to go. I don't really actually know where there's ice, so I'm just driving until I get on it. So that's if you're staying tuned to us, obviously if you're seeing this, I found some ice. All right, so I made it to a body of water with some ice on it. Apparently I found some ice. I think it's like 3.5, 4 inches. And my dummy self here, I forgot to bring my Smitty sled, so hopefully there's enough ice for me to drive my squealer on. Otherwise, this is gonna be a very painful day. Oh, and you guys are gonna get excited for this one. I figured I'd wait till first ice to show you guys, but who wants some merch? Link will be down in the description for you guys. I would really appreciate the support. Any is, you know, appreciated. But this is a long sleeve, so like a long sleeve tee. I have some hoodies, stickers. In fact, what I'll do midway through today, I will insert a video from home. I'll go over everything in detail at my house when I edit this, and I'll show you guys all the new merch. But I hope you guys are excited. It's ice season, so let's go catch some fish. What was that? Apparently I think a northern just hit my thing. Alright, so this is the big bad bow spoon that I've talked about many times from JB Lures. I'm going to mid-hook this waxworm on here for a little bit of meat and scent, but otherwise that flasher and this glow paint should be enough. It's actually just at the end of the day. I got out here late today, so hopefully I can still get a couple fish, but this should work. There's one. I think it's just a little guy. Alright, I didn't have bait on there, so I'm not going to mess around with those guys. What I'm going to do is throw my smaller
bait down and see if I can get one of these guys hooked up on the bullwhip over here. Just trying to get my first fish on the Precision that I got this season, but bullwhip always works, usually for a panfish anyways. So let's drop this guy down and get one. Well, he's coming back. What is it? What are you? Little spotty bluegill. First fish of the 2019-2020 ice season right there. Kind of ugly beautiful. A little bigger. We can definitely do better than that though. There's a bigger one. Wonder what it is. Oh, never gonna know. Actually hooked that one. I bet you there's no bait on here. He just came up and whacked it. Oh, these poor fish in this lake. Well, that's the first fish on my 32-inch Precision from Tuned Up Customs. And I got it on that bow spoon without any bait on it. Like I tell you guys, you can just flop this thing around there. If you get it flashing just right, they slam it. Pumpkin seeds. Alright, it's snowing pretty hard out here. I'm going to start hole hopping around and see if I can find anything before I got to go in. I didn't bring any extra lights for inside the shack, so I can't fish after dark. And hopefully it's not dark enough for you guys right now.
Alright guys, obviously I'm not on the ice anymore. I'm actually going to sleep in the back of my truck again. But I wanted to just say one thing here. Basically, I was trying out a new lake. I'd never been to it before. It was the only one with thick enough ice that I could think of, close enough that wasn't going to cost an arm and a leg to drive through, to drive my squealer on. So as you guys seen, I was able to drive that out there. I think there was 4.5, 5 inches of ice, which I've tested it a million different times, and as long as it's clear ice, I can drive on 4 inches with my squealer. I like 5 to 6, just so that I'm safe regardless. I had my ice gear, or my ice picks, my float suit, everything else on, but as far as day one goes, this is basically, I gotta say, just good to feel like I'm home again. If you guys understand, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you understand that I really do feel like I'm at home on the ice, and it's why I can sleep in the back of my truck. And I don't know, cold is just, it's my friend. I did get a little bit numb today, so I'm a little out of practice, but as far as fish go, I only got a couple of those bluegills. I did get a crappie after dark. I just stayed to see if I could get one, and there was a couple fish moving through, and I caught one. It was a little dink, like 9-incher. If I would have got a really big crappie, I would stay here till morning and fish the morning bite for those crappie, because then you guys can see them when the sun comes up. You get a little bit of time to film in the morning. But I don't think this lake's got anything really big in it. I just know it was shallow enough to, like I said, to have it freeze over thick enough early enough for me to get out on. I have one small lake that I'm gonna go check out tonight. It's still only like 6:30, so I'm gonna check it out tonight and see if it's got any ice on it with the spud bar. Put my headlamp on and I'll just spud my way out. If it's thick enough to walk on even, I'm probably gonna just stay by that lake, because there are big bluegills in there, and then there's also some random trout, which I've never caught through the ice, so that could be a first. So obviously, if you're seeing this, stay tuned for tomorrow's video. I'm just gonna roll this all into one, because otherwise you guys would just have like a little dink fest and just a quick trip to the lake. I know some of you guys enjoy some of that, but I want to make sure that these videos are entertaining, needless to say. So next thing you'll see is probably me waking up in the back of my truck and groggy as heck, because I haven't had to sleep back there since last year. That's not my truck cap. So we're back in the fish cave. I got a surprise for you guys too. So if you weren't paying attention at the beginning of the video, it's kind of hard to ignore it now. I got merch, and yeah, I'm back home. I haven't slept yet. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I drove all the way back home because I drove to a couple different lakes and I couldn't find safe ice anywhere. That thing where you should stay, where you're catching fish, even if they're small, yeah, that's a thing. You should probably stay wherever you're at catching fish. I figured I'd take advantage of the fact that this is the first ice episode of the day, or of the year, technically. And actually, I was able to drive my squealer out there, so I can't even complain about that. But I know a lot of you guys were looking forward to some merch. And what I'm going to do here, since I got a good selection of it actually, I have a lot more than this to offer. So when you click the link in the description, when you go there, you'll see I have 2 different types of things. But the main one I wanted to talk about is this one. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to try to... Anybody? Anybody? I can't tell. Hopefully you guys can see that. I mean, or I'll just put this one on. Yeah? Yeah? What do you guys think? You guys like it? Do you like it? Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. I have to know if you guys like this. I'll try to just step back a little bit here so you can see kind of how it fits. And I think I can see it in there. You guys should be able to see that. But yeah, we got hoodies. What you were seeing before was my long sleeve. So this is if you're gonna order these, this is the premium hoodie. This is the premium long sleeve. But there's a bunch of different options for you guys. So you got that on the front, that on the back, and I know there's not a lot of you women out there following me. Thank you, ladies. This is for you guys. And no, Jeff, I won't model this for you. So these are pretty nice leggings, actually. And then so if you open them up, that's the front. So then you got DWS on the one side and Tackle Tip Tuesday on the other side. So you guys, you girls, you can't say I didn't do anything for you. So we got leggings for the women, and there's a few other things. I forgot. I think girls have some t-shirts and stuff like that too. Obviously, like I said, I have a bunch. What I did is I made a bunch of them, and it turns out samples are expensive. So I just got, oh, one more thing. Anybody like stickers? That's what the stickers look like. I believe that's a 3.5 by like 5 or something like that. I don't know if that's the biggest one, but I like it because it's, you know, the size of it works good. You can put it on my Plano boxes and basically all the ones that I use on a regular basis. So the only thing I wish I could make that I can't make through who I'm using is hats right now, but in the future I plan on doing that. And then obviously, so if you guys check out this line, this is a Tackle Tip Tuesday line if you've been following along. Anybody that's not new here, you guys know what's going on with these shirts. There's been a couple different people that says just to do the TTT, and I think it looks really cool when it's blown up on like your back like that. And then I'm not even gonna say like I'm not biased towards it because it's my stuff, but the leggings. So girls wearing those leggings, awesome. They look good. So what I wanted to let you guys know though was that I have two different things. So I'm going to leave the other one for a surprise for you guys. I'll give you a hint. It has everything to do with what I did today. It'll be a little surprise for you guys when you go into the link. You'll be able to order anything you want. To be honest, I think it'll take about 3 to 6 weeks or something like that, depending on the size of your order. If you only order like 1 or 2 things, it shouldn't take that long. But if you're seeing this, you should be seeing this Sunday. If you see this Sunday, I would highly suggest ordering it Monday through like Friday that week. So I don't even know what the date is, but I think it's like November 14th or something like that, Sunday. So if you guys order before like the 25th, you'll get it for Christmas. If you're looking to get anything for anybody, this is a really comfortable hoodie. I can tell you right now from the experience, if you wear this shirt, like the long sleeve tee, under this, which I'm not wearing anything underneath it right now, you should be plenty warm. Most people will be warm. And then as far as sizing goes, for me, so I wear a large on a regular basis for most of my clothes, but I like things fitting like tight to me. I don't like a bunch of baggy stuff. This is still loose enough on me. Most of you guys know I go to the gym on a regular basis, so it's not like I have much to fill or not to fill it out. But if you like things to be a little bit baggier, I would get an XL of this. Same thing with the tee. The tee fits pretty tight to me. I don't have any of the other samples because they're expensive. Like I said, as soon as I can, I'm gonna get I'm gonna get one of everything, but I literally can't afford to get them. So if you guys want to help the channel out, I know I'm talking and rambling, but I wanted to get this in here today, and I wanted to let you guys know that I'm doing this so we can get a mutual thing going here, because I'm running thin. And I'll let you know one thing. I ran all over my state looking for good ice to the end of my wallet. So I could only go so far tonight, and I basically just had to cut my losses and start driving back home because I didn't have the ability to keep fishing. If I had some extra money coming in or something like that, then I could have gone out and kept, could have drilled holes for 3 days straight if I wanted to, which I wanted to, but I got one good lake, and as you guys seen, a bunch of little fish, and I just didn't get the right feeling from that lake. It was thick enough for me to drive on. It was like 5 inches or something like that, pretty consistently. Unfortunately, none of the other lakes I went to, I tried spudding out with them like you've seen at the beginning of the video, and none of them I could even get off ashore with because my spud was going through with one hit. It's just a little bit of snow cover will just completely stop growth, unless it's like subarctic temps. You got to get like -20 to get it to freeze through the snow cover. But I hope you guys enjoy the new line of merch. I'm gonna probably repeat this all winter long, because I can use all the help I can get. Any of you guys, willing to be able to, help support the channel, this is the way to do it. And then hopefully you guys enjoy these designs. I mean, I like this type of font. I like these types of clothes. And then obviously the stickers, they're just kind of nice to have around. And then I know, like I said before, I know there's not a bunch of girls, but the few of you that there are, I didn't leave you out. You guys have a couple things too, so go check those out. But I've done as much as I can. I need some of your guys' help. I hope you guys enjoy the new merch line. Link is in the description. You're going to hear that a lot this winter. I hope you guys don't get sick of it. It is literally going to be the reason I film or don't film. So if you guys want me to film all winter long and get hundreds and hundreds of episodes out, or just film, one after another, merch. It's the best way to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope it gets some of you guys out there chasing some ice. Stay tuned for the next Tackle Tip Tuesday. It's going to have everything to do with helping you guys out on the ice. I didn't get a chance to film it on the ice because I was moving around looking for ice. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, though, obviously, if you're not new here, you know what's up. But if you are new, please just remember to